Hello, good morning. This is Kenya News Alerts and this is Morning Tea Show with your host House of Zulfa. Alafu leo niwaletea mgeni. What I introduce?
Hello, I'm Philip Lewis and I'm happy to be here with you today. Y'all. Welcome.
Relax. Just relax, yeah?
Yeah.
So Lewis,
Yes.
tuambie. Umesema aje Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lewis, tell us about you kidogo.
Okay. I'm a Christian. Today is on a Sunday, so that's one thing. I'm 21. Yeah, and I love being me. Okay. Firstly,
Okay. Sawa. Sawa.
I've never been to a studio, so
Okay. Sawa. Tuanze tena. Okay, so today, you're welcome. You're welcome here.
thank you. It's my
At Kenya News
pleasure.
Alerts TV. So today we're going to talk about the conflicts. Kuna kitu ambayo inajulikana mpaka mtoto akizaliwa leo atakuwa anajua. Sawa? It is the political issue, you know, between the Luo and the Gikuyus. You know, sio unajua hiyo kitu ambayo ilifanyika pia 07 tukapigana sana. I don't know kama si watu wa other tribes who are fighting ama just only these two tribes that are fighting, you know. What do you think about that? Why is it that everything that is political lazima ikuwe about the Luo and the Gikuyus?
Okay, since independence, those two tribes are like they have been on a clash. It's like we have our own titans and Olympians in Kenya.
Fighting.
Yeah, they're always fighting. But one thing about our fighting is that this never end. Because I remember my history teacher in primary was like, there was this one time Jomo Kenyatta went to Kisumu, and he was thrown stones at. The stones was thrown. Even like the recent one, where the former president went to it happened. But this one was different because it is said that, I don't know if it is a conspiracy, I just heard that he ordered that all those men who did that to be circumcised, like by force. And that...
Now who ordered?
The president.
Uhuru ama Jomo
No,
Kenyatta?
the president and Jomo Kenyatta. And I was like, is that even possible?
You know, by the way, you know, just risking it, yeah. Even my primary teacher, my social studies then, teacher was like, there was the way that now the Raila awongea, it is because something happened to him. I don't know if it's Moi or Jomo Kenyatta ordered the two, I don't know.
Okay.
But, you know, the thing is, there are other tribes. Tuko 42 tribes.
43.
43?
Yeah.
Because of the Indians now.
No, kuna zingine ilitokea. The one from Congo. Yenye ilikujanga huko na ikaishi Mombasa. Yeah.
Unaona update sasa. Kumbe your history is good. Yeah. So, there are other tribes. We had like 43.
Yeah.
So tukitoa wawili 41 of Acha Waluo and the Luo and the Gikuyus, yeah? And we are here as Kenyan people, and it's like we have no voice when it comes to political issues. Only these two tribes talking. Mara ndako mulima, Murima wamesema aje na the lake people wamesema aje. Utasikia eti the eastern people wamesema aje, the Nile, the
Masai,
the Samburu people wamesema aje. You know, only late tumeanza kusikia. Okay, tumekuwa maybe 3 tribes kidogo because of the president wetu ni sai
Ruto
ni mkale the Kalenjin, you know. So it affects us as a people because they fight, and it's like sisi tumesimama hapo, wengine hapo kando, let them talk, you know. Let them talk eti wamesema aje, tunaangalia mlima, tunaangalia maji, you know. And it is there have been a lot of bloodshed because of that. There have been a lot of things happening that are not good for the other tribes. And the question is, why doesn't other tribes now, other people talk about it? Ama want to get involved? Because ukisema, for example, Wakamba ni Kalonzo ni kama tu ako tu hapo, you know. It's like Raila, Uhuru, babake
Jomo
Kenyatta
and Odinga,
Kibaki, Raila. And
Moi, Raila.
Yeah, but then Raila was from time ya Moi,
from time ya Kenyatta.
Jomo. Yeah, na babake walonga time ya nini?
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? That is a question. As a citizen, as another tribe of this
as another tribe of this loving country.
Of this country, as a people, how, because these political issues, you know, why are there only two tribes talking? Why is that?
Okay, the reason is because we are told with everything there must be a beginning. So we can imagine that the beginning, in the beginning there were no, those other tribes were not even heard anywhere.
No heard anywhere. Unajua ukisema hivyo, kuna mtu kama Masaku. Masaku like was there kwa mlima akienda kupanda hiyo stuff hapo. The Masaku people also fought.
Yes,
Kamas
they did.
also fought.
Yes, they did.
You know,
yeah.
I don't miss the scare about the Maasai fighting. But I've not heard about the Maasai. But hata bado kwa history, I don't know, sijasikia. Nimesikia kuna watu kama wao au Masako, kuna watu kama Mekatilili wa Menza from the Giriama people. There are which other tribes? You know? But they did fight. But we only told about Dedan Kimanthi. We only taught about Jomo Kenyatta fighting, you know, but we are not taught about other people, other tribes that fought. Yeah, but they did fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what about the 6, the Kapenguria 6, kuna tribes ngapi kwa the Kapenguria 6? Do you know the Kapenguria 6?
I used
Let
to
me
sing
they
them.
confirm them because
I used to sing them.
That was David Nani, Jomo Kenyatta. Let us go back then and see the Kapenguria 6. There are other tribes there. You know, it wasn't only the Luos and the Nini and the Gikuyus. Let me see the Kapenguria 6, yeah? So that thing really, me unisumbua. And I used to ask my mom back in 07 nilikuwaga class kitu. And I remember asking my mom, like,
Hawa,
why? Sema?
Bildad Kagia, Kungu Karumba, Jomo Kenyatta, Fred Kubai, Paul Ngei, and Achieng Oneko.
Now I'm searching how many tribes.
The tribes.
How many tribes are
See,
there in the
Bildad Kagia ni?
Kagia. Inaweza kuwa ni Mbere ama something. Are there in the Kapenguria 6? Because I was asking my mom, how is it that only 2 people, and my mom was like, atujui imekuwa tu hivyo tangu the beginning of Kenya, you know, sawa, and tumekuwa like, okay, sawa. Paul Ngei, is Ngei Kamba?
Yeah.
Sindio? Kubai?
Okay. I think that is it a Luo or what? I can't lie, I don't know.
Okay, the thing is, I can say yes. The thing is, other tribes fought. Sawa? Okay, I think at the end kulibaki Odinga na Jomo Kenyatta. No, Jomo Kenyatta akuwa prime minister. And then they said that those people sacrificed, the Luo people sacrificed something, you know, for Kenya. But I think that other tribes too sacrificed because they didn't come only uko kwa central na at the lake. They came also Mombasa. In fact, when they arrived on Mombasa kwanza 1849. That's when they arrived in kuletwaje somewhere Mombasa. Somewhere.
Is it the
They arrived there. The thing is they arrived.
Yeah.
And tribes fought for their land. Everyone everywhere was fighting for their land. Okay, you say when it came to push and shove, ati walibaki watu wawili. But the Kapenguria 6 walikuwa ni watu ambao they were there to take this government, to tell the people to go away, you know, the Mau Mau also and stuff. But I think everyone should be involved in this. I think we need like a Maasai president, you know, sawa. Kuna mtu ambaye alikuwa ananiambia Tanzania, I don't know if it was a real thing then, alikuwa ananiambia eti huu mwaka ukuwa na president ambaye ni Mkristo, mwaka mwingine kuna kwamba ni Muislamu. You know, that's what they do. I don't know, sija research bado nikajua vizuri, but I think we need that kind of thing in Kenya, yeah? Because how can only 2 tribes? Sisi kama kuna issue ambayo ina trend sasa inabaki ule Luo, kuna this Luo person ambaye kwa ni soldier number 1 wa Raila, ametusi wa Gikuyu sana. Amekuwa like a lot of things that I will not say here in live, you know. But and then the Gikuyu will come again and speak something. So as I'm asking, how do you feel as another tribe? How do you feel when it's like you don't have a say? Only 2 tribes are going to sit on that chair.
Okay, I feel inferior. I feel invisible. Like no matter what I do, I can never be known, you know. They're like, even if I want to run for president today, I like, for example, take the one Wajakoya. Wajakoya did not fail because he did not have good politics. He failed because the strongholds did not know Wajakoya is. Like, they were like, we know Raila, we know Ruto, but we don't know these others. Unaona? Aya, Ruto had a Gikuyu backup, the one mwenye ametupa. So you are like, these 2 people, without if you are a Kamba, if you are not going to stand either with a Gikuyu or a Luo,
you're not going to do
you are
anything.
not going to.
So
do
what
anything.
is that? Why can't a Kamba just stand themselves na tujue? Now this Kamba is good. Now this Kamba is going to go. This Kamba is going to become. Ama this Masai. Ama this like Taita. In fact, kuna wareta kwa politics.
Taita? Do I know any? I don't.
Ambao tunawajua like tunawajua vizuri. Kuna Wagiriama ambao tunawajua isipokuwa tukatilili Menza. You know? Kuna Mijikenda people, you know? Kuna watu, kuna Mbere, any Meru person. In fact, kama ni the former governor of Meru somewhere.
Kawira Mwangaza.
Yeah, enda kauka Kawira.
Is she former?
Yeah, since I'll get impeached. I'll get impeached. So the thing is, what is that? Like lazima tu stick na one tribe ndo tukujue politically, you know. Na nani kwanza mwenye alifanya kwanza nini isikue Machakos? Inaitwa aje? Capital ilikuwa ikue Machakos. Si ndio?
Yeah, by the way.
Like ikabaki itakuwa ipelekwe
Nairobi. I used to hear that story.
You know, politically, and you say that we did not fight, but politically we were like there. Back then, we were like there.
Yeah, for example, like Masako.
Yeah.
Not Masako, I mean Syokimau. She predicted a metallic snake.
Yeah.
That would come with a white man. And they were like,
but then Syokimau was a woman.
Yeah, Syokimau was a woman. And she predicted of a white snake, white metallic snake, that would come with a white-clad man. So the people were like, what? And then after the white man come the white man, come the snake, which is the tree.
The train, yeah.
Yeah, so
even
like,
Mekatili wa Menza said the same thing. Said something about snakes. I don't know, they didn't, but you know, hey, we should like really talk about this. Let's go back there in history and let us meet Syokimau. Back then when you didn't know about anything about the Western person. Back then when you used to do barter trade. Back then when the Kambas were doing the long trade, they were leading in the long trade, long distance trading. And the Wanyamwezi from Tanzania and from coastal people and the Arabs and the Transaran. And you know, we were doing barter trade with no money and stuff. We didn't know anything. Okay, we had politics, but not the politics of today.
No.
I think we lived as one people, as a Kenyan people.
And the
best... like, people are from there.
Okay, the best thing
what used to happen back then?
The best thing was, if I remember history, when I was in primary, social studies was divided. There was social studies and then there was history. So my history teacher used to tell me...
Goja. Which
in school there, yeah. So I used to say that Kenya was one. Okay, Africa was one. there was no Kenya, there was no Uganda.
Yeah,
what.
there's no Tanganyika.
Yeah, the boundaries were put by the Nini.
These people, when they came to the scramble and partition of
Yeah,
Africa.
yeah. So you would find we were ruled by, us Kambas were ruled by Nini.
A chief.
Kikuyus still we were ruled by.
But this chief did not meet and be like, unajua sasa nini.
No.
This just to know that we are going to trade with them. Like the way the Maasais and the Kambas had like conflicts, the Ngombe and stuff. So they used to like go and steal for each other.
Yeah.
What did the Gikuyu do, by the way, then?
The Kikuyus? I think Kikuyus were,
that we don't know. This thing is so confusing because in the mention of these things, you don't know what the Gikuyus were doing.
Yeah.
You don't know what the Luos were doing.
Luos were fishermen.
Yeah, but were they like long distance trading?
No.
No, we don't know anything about them.
They were fishermen.
We just know that they say the Kisii, like for example, the moment that you hear the Kisii people in being now like discussed, inaanzanga tu like na vita. Unasikia the Kisii came and they dislocated the people of Shugwaya.
Yeah.
They came, they fought those people and those people are displaced. Alafu wakapita wakaenda huko. Unaona? So that's when you hear them and you don't know anything else about them. Unasikia?
Yes.
But there's mention of the Kamba people. There's mention of the Maasai people. There's mention of the Nandi people, the Giriama people, the Mijikenda, But then, I don't know where in history we went, and as a Kenyan people, tukafika pata other tribes to go to like Apo to go to Apo. What happened, though?
We were swallowed. We were swallowed by the big fishes.
But they did sell us out.
Yeah,
they did sell us out.
Do you know, right now, Zulfa, I can tell you, name 10 of the 42 tribes. Unaweza name?
No. Yesterday I was talking to my sister and we were like, so how many tribes are there? But we were talking about like marriage and stuff, and we were like, so we were like saying, let us write down which kind of person do you want to get married to. So like, tuandike chini. Let me tell you, I couldn't mention like 7 of them.
Yeah,
just like other tribes. But then, what are the tribes? I don't know what are the tribes in Gari. I was like the Gikuyu, the Kisii, the Luo, the Baluya, the Taita, the Kamba.
Abagusi Mbere.
Abagusi ndeshatama Abagusi wa kwanza.
Ushasema?
Yeah.
Like,
and then we were like, because wanafanya tulikuwa like able to andike chini, who do you want to marry you, which tribe do you want to marry you, and we were like, so tukafika hapo tulikuwa like, and then basically, okay, other tribes because atukumbuki other tribes, and that is not okay.
Do you know, speaking of marriage, there is this conspiracy that says if there are different types of women to marry. If you want to get rich, marry a Luo or a Kamba. A Luya or a Kamba. Rich. Yeah.
Where?
A Luya or a Kamba. If you want to come from being rich to poor, marry a Gikuyu.
Why? But I think that
because she will spend from you, but a Luo or a Kamba, a Luo will spend on you.
Oh yeah.
A Kamba will help you grow. Unaona? A Luya too will help you grow. And but a Kikuyu, I don't know why people get to be so
too personal with the Gikuyus, and they're like don't marry a Gikuyu. But then there's this person was like, do not marry a Gikuyu woman because it is something, I don't know, ama nafaa kusema, but they were like they kill you. They organize something, ama they take the money.
Yeah, when you become rich, they organize that you die. What they will tell you to buy land in their home, and then they.
But is that true?
Okay, partially, yeah. Because there is a story I used to hear when I was young that I don't know, he was a family friend that he married a Kikuyu. They sired. They sired, I think, 3 kids. And then once, the man relocated to the homeland of the lady. Because the lady was like, see, at home, my father's brothers are selling land. Instead of them selling to strangers, why don't we buy and relocate there? So the man was like, well, if that's what you want. So she said that behind every successful man. So the woman, there was like, okay, they went. After 2 weeks of relocating, the man died mysteriously. The man died mysteriously. He was beaten at night. It is claimed. It is some said that it was the wife's organizing, others the brothers-in-law. So you never know. So it is said that the wife, the man died mysteriously, and the wife inherited everything.
She obviously.
Yeah, because
and this is why going back like to political things, you know, and then you're told if you go to the Luo people, if you're married to a Luo person, they're still going to marry their own tribe at some point.
Yeah.
So the thing is, back to the question that I want to ask before we get into this marriage stuff is, how comes that their political issues are like so that way? Like, there's a secret that we don't know that happened back then when now Kenya was becoming ours. Hapo kwa independent, kwa ile meza walikuwa wamekaa. Did something happen? Kuna kitu ambayo, was there some betrayal? Because there's like a lot of venom between these two people. Yeah. And the way they feel they're so entitled to Kenya and the political and the future of Kenya is just like, you know, there. But sisi naona wakisi wameanza kukuja, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where they're coming from, you know, and they're wakifukuzwa Kenya.
This Kenya without Kisii.
Kuna petition inaendelea wakisi wafukuzwe Kenya. I don't know why walikuwa wanafukuzwa Kenya. Yeah, there was a petition going on, so. But I see they're coming now politically. Kuna kina Matiang'I, and they want Matiang'I to become the president.
Hey, I can vote.
For Matiang'I?
Yeah, I can vote for it. Like, really, do you know that man? That man was like, when I was in school, I always said, if someday I ever get to leadership point, I would just want to be like Matiang'I, because everything goes his way, like naturally.
Yeah,
he does not have to come to and start inspecting or giving promises. No,
he will speak what is supposed to be spoken,
and then he will come and find it.
And he will follow. But then, you know, when he became the first CS of education, I remember seeing it on television that he went to St. Charles Luanga in Kitui. It is in Kitui. Alifika tu like normal. Ako anajua kuna kuja CS ama nini. Just normal. Si ndio shule ambayo ina pass kabisa. Let us go and see what happens there, you know. And alifanya tu kuland. Akafika tu, you know. And he was like, what is going on? Akapata hakuna teachers wako in class, sawa. Akapata walimu wako tu hapo, you know. And then teachers were like, where? And the principal was fired just on that spot. Wow. Why are your teachers not in class? Kunafaa kuwa saizi watu wako lab. Why is that not happening? You're the principal. You should make everything, you know. And there was this thing that was going on. Kuna huyu bado ndo Morara Kebaso something, you know. Accent ya Wakisi. So pia na yeye pia nasikia anataka kuwa president. I don't know Wakisi wanna come. Maybe things are going to change right now. You know, maybe things are going to be like, now we don't want all these two tribes speaking about our country, like they're the only people who are they have the right to speak about everything, you know. So maybe because these Kisis are coming, like they're really coming for this thing. Sawa. Na sijui wametaka wapi man. Wamekam tu. I
used to hear about that Kisii kufukuzwa.
Yeah.
Ikiwa kama meme.
No, it was a real thing. There was a petition and stuff.
There was once a time that their hospital ilikuwa meme wako like Sibitari. Wameandika with CIBITARI. Sibitari. And you're like God, tumechoka sasa.
No, let us go back there. Like kwa post ya hospitali.
Yeah, Sibitari.
It's like the Kisii name.
No.
Sibitari.
Sibitari. Hospital. Imewekwa kwa mlango ya dispensary. Sibitari. And you're like, God, please.
Take these people mwapeleke hapo Uganda ama Tanzania, isn't it? But they're intelligent people. But then if you meet like a real Kisii, they're really intelligent. Like lawyers and doctors and people, they are really intelligent.
I had this friend once when I was in high school. He was quite charming. Yeah, then Kisii
and really charming and confident. Like you don't stand a chance if a man mwenye ni Mkisii amekuja place, you don't stand it because they have this confidence and this charm. Utapata tu like you're married in that tribe, evil, you know? And hey, because I remember I used to have like this a friend of mine back in like high school. I'm going to go Mora. Sawa, Mora, Debbie Mora, you know, was like amenyamaza kutua hapo. Yes, accent ni Mkisii nini unadhani fala, but wewe everything iko tu huko and stuff. I think right now like she's a doctor or something. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So these people are coming. These people are coming.
Well, like this Kisii, if the Kisii rise, do you know it will be the beginning of almost everything, every tribe rising
because
up.
we know when come like, you know, I don't know why we let these people like be the people like for that long. We've been living only to two tribes to speak. Imagine. For us to be our elect leaders on part there's just two tribes and we are like we are 43 people in this nini. So you know, so we should all of us get a chance there. All of us should get a chance there. Unaona? So if now the Kisiis are waking up, maybe now the Giriama will wake up, maybe now the Mbere people will wake up and be like, okay, now we want what is ours. We want to be able to eat that cake that is being eaten there. Okay? So as we go on, I want us to go like you know, let us see if there's comments and then we'll read the comments. Hapa naona kuna Ann Kemboi. Ann Kemboi anasema that is true. Like we have been only letting two people lead us. Si vizuri na Kenya kuna watu wengi. Wacha sasa Wakisii waamke tuendelee na hivyo na tribes zingine ziamke. Naona kuna Kevin Nyasuje anasema yes. It is a very difficult thing and a very confusing thing. I grew up just knowing it's like only a Luo president should be or a Gikuyu president.
Yes.
And what is that? But the same.
Just because they were there during the ruling.
Were there.
Yeah, I mean, just because they were the first one to rule doesn't mean
that they should rule
for
it's
a
like
time.
an hereditary thing now.
No,
it
it's
has become
not.
Hereditary right now. It has become like only. But I see after Uhuru ni nani? Mtoto wake.
Yeah.
After nani ni nani?
That is not how it should be. As a country, we should know that this country belongs to all of us.
All of us.
Not just one person. No. Not just one tribe. Because just that I personally hate politics. Just that because like.
No, but you should. But I used to say like. When someone asked me politics, I'm like no, politics are
don't give me politics.
But then I came to realize how as a person, if you don't know your politics, if you don't know your politics, then you don't know your rights, then you don't know the laws of Kenya, then you don't know what you are as a citizen.
Yes.
So you're going to let these people just carry you kama upepo, like wakienda tu hivi kama windsocks, wakienda tu hivi unaenda. So I think we should know, we should want to know. As a youth people, we should want to know, we should want to speak, we should want to like speak and know our politics and know our rights and know everything. Sababu maybe wazazi wetu walikuwa like hii politics ni mchezo mchafu. Wajaka na wanachukua na Wagikuyu na wanachukua ni Mlima na Lake peke yake. And then see how it has affected us because we just electing the same people and as a Kenyan people, as a tribe, as a different tribe from those two main tribes that are there, you know, unapata it is just we don't know what is going on. We don't know what is going on. And when you go back to history, go back to our people, we used to be like everyone used to stand up for their own thing.
Yeah.
I don't know where we stopped doing that. Ama tulizimiwa wapi, ama ilibaki wapi, ujishikanishe na huyu ama ujishikanishe na tribe ndio win. You should be as your own tribe. Venye Wakisii, I think Wakisii wanakuja peke yao ama wanakuja na mtu.
Wanakuja peke yao.
Unaona sasa?
Yeah.
So we're going to go on a small break and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about then can a Luo person get married to a Gikuyu person? And then how does it work? Because even marriage is political. Okay? So let us go on that break.
Okay.